Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cage No Filter Football. Welcome to another Chelsea Unfiltered Show. And I guess I'll say it. Here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you in the chat right now, from the last time we streamed on Sunday, expected anything to be done by Wednesday? In 2 days. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? Will, you're going to have to explain to Velvishon all this, by the way.
It's not Will, but, you know, it's Chris.
Chris Will. Same thing.
It's just showing how happy I am today. Like, you know, expected not to see 2 new signings. Well, no. What's it called? Announcement of Sterling, and then, you know, Koulibaly. Here we go. You know, so happy.
Yeah.
And the picture's not what you think. It's a spooky ghost. What shot like, I don't know, plasmas at Vandy. So it's not as what you think.
Sure.
Spooky ghost.
Of course. Andrew, man, how are you? I can tell you're over the top right now.
Sorry, I just woke up from an hours on the early shift. So I had a nap. So I woke up about 10 minutes
you had
ago.
that power nap because you were the guy in the picture that Chris has because you were that excited.
That was me 15 minutes ago. So
Clean yourself up, nice shower.
Yeah, it's very exciting news, and then this Levi Colwill thing is one of the biggest decisions as clubs of the Chelsea fan base, because they're all bitching and crying about it. You know,
Obviously, the biggest decision we've ever had to make in the club. Historical stuff.
So,
Oh my goodness, guys, we're definitely going to be talking about that amongst other things as well.
We're talking about big taxes.
Velvishon. All right, but ladies and gents, welcome again to the stream. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Hopefully today you guys can help us smash that like button. We hit 50 likes on the last stream, and the streams have been going really well. Thank you every single one of you guys that keep coming back, enjoying the show, leaving comments, subscribing. Hopefully we'll be at 1,300 subscribers soon. Hopefully you guys can help us push there. The ultimate goal is let's get to 2,000 subscribers sooner rather than later. But yeah, guys, the goal today for likes, let's try to hit 60 likes. So make sure you smash that like button. 15 of you here right now. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. You're here already. It's free. It helps the channel out. You guys enjoy the content. That's why you're always coming back. 50% of you do not subscribe and you watch the content. So go ahead and hit the subscribe. It's also free. The worst that can happen is that you get some good news about Chelsea. And actually, that's not the worst that can happen. The worst that can happen is that Levi Colwill leaves. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you guys come back here. Hit the bell notifications so that you know when we're going to be streaming again. You don't miss any of the streams. You don't miss any of the call-ins, because we do call-ins as well from time to time when we have enough time. And maybe today we will have enough time because there's not too much to cover about, but there's also so much to cover. So make sure you guys smash that subscribe, bell notification, and the like button. Make sure you leave a comment if you're watching this in the future. Let us know what you think about all the deals that have been made, all the business that is happening, all the players that we're linked with. And then also check out the description for the links to the Discord, my YouTube, my other links to my my Twitch and my music and all that stuff. And also, we have Andrew on Twitter as Winter Surfer, the one and only Winter Surfer. So go ahead and give him a follow on Twitter as well. Yeah. But yeah, guys, listen. Let's just start this off with the big old fat, beautiful, girthy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kalidou Koulibaly has come to Chelsea Football Club, and here is Fabrizio Romano, the legend, the myth, the man himself, to confirm it. Kalidou Koulibaly to Chelsea. Here we go. Full agreement in place for 40 million euros. Fee add-ons completed. Bid accepted. Napoli are checking the documents. Then it will be official. Koulibaly will sign long-term deal for 10 million net salary per season. First center back signed, which is beautiful. Look at Kalidou Koulibaly in the kit. The reunion with Jorginho. He's going to be together with the Senegalese goalkeeper of ours called Edouard Mendy. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful green lines across the pitch. Fabrizio Romano also stating out here, Kalidou Koulibaly landed in London and set for medical test. Then he will fly to Los Angeles to join the team. Plan 100% confirmed. Then Chelsea will unveil Kalidou as new signing. Napoli and Chelsea are checking and signing the contracts right now. Boys and girls, look, he might not be my first choice, but that is just because of ignorance. You know, I don't know much about Kalidou Koulibaly. Can't say that I watch Napoli or Serie A religiously, but everyone that I've talked to, you guys in chat, you guys here in the panel with me, have all told me nothing but great things about this guy. Competing with the likes of who did I see? He was compared to another defender.
In the Serie A.
And not in the Serie A, but I think just in general. It's either like, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But this guy is one of the top tier defenders in the game. Already last season won the African Cup of Nations with Mendy, captained the side as well of Napoli, and the leadership quality, the experience. People have told me he's 1-to-1, basically the great replacement for Antonio Rudiger. Whether or not he does the 5 years, we don't know the details exactly of the contract, but 40 million for this caliber of a player and this highly praised of a player, I think it's a fantastic signing. I'm happy with this. It's moving us in the right direction. Getting the signings that are good quality for the team, good quality for Tuchel and his side. I'll start you off with Chris. Tell me, man, right. How are you feeling?
I want to say RIP to Man City and any other Premier League club out there. You know, getting all these players and now adding Koulibaly to our team. If you thought Thiago Silva was a problem at Chelsea, now we've got Koulibaly to get through. 2 elite centre backs to have. So yeah, like you said about he improves Chelsea. We lost Rudiger as well. We lost AC, and people thinking how we're going to replace him. And now we've done it with a very experienced centre back. So yeah, like he can header, he can pass, he can defend, he can do some really good slide tackles. I've been seeing as well. So yeah, like it's great to see for sure.
And before we move on to what Andrew's thoughts on this is, I just need to call out a comment that we got a while ago on the channel. Right here, ignore the stats here, but right here we have the VNXYZ14. Hey, if you're watching this comment didn't age well, did it? Basically telling us that I was talking nonsense for even mentioning Kalidou Koulibaly. It was never going to happen in a million years. It will remain Napoli player for at least one more season. Minimum, he will be sold for 50 to 60 mil. Hey, man. Didn't age well, did it, huh? I'm just saying. Some of you guys, like, listen. Some of you guys have the arrogance to come here and tell us like what we can and shouldn't say and no. Like, look. At the end of the day, we're 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys, all around each other. I'm not going to make a sexual joke. Never mind. Pause. Anyways, we're all just people reading what we see on the internet, having opinions on it, but don't come and tell us we're talking nonsense and don't fucking do that shit. Come on. It looks bad. And look at you. Come on, man. Appreciate you commenting. Appreciate you watching the content, but come on, man. You got it wrong. But anyways, Andrew, Kalidou Koulibaly, how do you feel about it? Are you worried about his age? Because I feel like I'm not worried about his age, seeing how Thiago Silva's worked out so well for us.
I'm not worried about his age at all. It's just I just don't know why people before the window's even shut. So I don't get that fantastic signing. The speed in which it's done as well is very, very good. I did have a thing this morning that I thought he was going to get announced before Sterling was announced. But I think he's, if I'm all honest, I think he's better combined, and I like both them players. I think he's better than them. Very good deal. And I'm glad he's in expensive replacement, because I think it might ease that of others that are coming, or a Kimpembe or something like that.
Mhm.
And, I think it's great. I think it's £34 million, something like
Yeah,
that.
somewhere
They're looking
between
at
34 to 40
quote-
million is what's being quoted.
That's
instead
crazy.
of being
though, that is.
quoted.
It's a great deal.
Being quoted like £68 million for Kunde, and near £100 million for De Ligt. Then, seeing as we took Juventus' number one choice, with De Ligt was going to be sold, it's great start, great start to the transfer window.
Yeah.
Koulibaly's a fantastic defender, and I'm sure, and Bodie got it done in a matter of 48 hours.
48 hours. First 48,
He's
man.
flying into London, get his medical to London, and fly out to LA. So it's all good, man.
It's crazy. And you know what? This just goes to show anyone that was so doubtful about Bowley because he was American. Look, I can't sit here and say that I was fully confident Bowley was going to come here and do bits. I can't. I really can't. I was with you guys. I had concerns because of how I've seen Kroenke run Arsenal down to the ground. The Glazers basically run Man United down to the ground. FSG not ideally running Liverpool, but also ideally running them well. Not big money spenders. I guess we'll say. There was concern, but Bowley has shown that he's here and he's taking this very seriously, and it's business. It's business. You are lagging a little bit, but you're fine. We can hear you perfectly fine. But
I'll do something with that.
Right.
Okay, gotcha, man. We'll hold the fort down for Andrew. But anyways, like I was saying, and someone who a coworker of mine said this best today, because I was talking to him about how Chelsea been moving and stuff. We're into sports, so we talk about sports. And I haven't watched baseball in a while. And at least when I did used to watch baseball, I never paid attention to trades and financial stuff. I was always focused on the games. I was much younger then. But he said it best. In baseball, deals and trades move quick. If you're in, you're in. If not, we're not wasting time. We're moving on to the next thing. And you know what? Because trade windows aren't very long in baseball. You don't get too many of them. But he's treating it just like that. Whereas, okay, look, De Ligt, you're showing interest in Bayern. The price is starting to get outrageous. Look, we got to keep moving. We have Kalidou Koulibaly on the list. We got Kimpembe on the list. We got Gnabry and all these other players that we're linked with too, in other positions. We got to keep it moving, and that right there is, I appreciate that, and I think you guys are starting to appreciate it as well. The fact that we're not wasting time. If this was under Marina, we would have been stuck on the Ligt until the end of this month, and then when we got rejected for Bayern, then we would have probably made a move for Koulibaly if he was even still available, right, Chris?
Marshall, we would have still been on Kunde.
Oh my God, yeah.
We'll be still looking at Kunde saying, yeah, let's try and make a deal, and took this long. We'll still be trying to work out how much to pay for him, how much contract. And now, Todd Bowley's just not messing around. You mentioned Todd Bowley with his baseball team. I always hear I'm not a baseball fan, but I hear he took LA Dodgers really high. They was apparently a laughing stock, and then he brought them and made them amazing. Let's say that. So he sounds like a good owner, and he's already proven it. He's not saying these words and everything. He's doing it by action, buying Sterling, buying Koulibaly, looking at Nathan Ake as a backup, looking at Kimpembe as well.
All of this at the same time too. None of this one player at a time thing. Why? Imagine, guys. I want you guys in chat to imagine this. Imagine if we had Todd Bowley last season when we were linked with just Holland, pretty much. Imagine how much business we could have gotten done if we had Bowley last season taking charge of all the trades and all the signings. We wouldn't have been lingering on just Holland. We probably could have gotten more business done in positions that we needed them, other than just the forward spot. It just makes me think I almost want Bowley to stay as the businessman of the club. I almost don't want him I almost want him to be the sporting director because of how well he's doing this window
get
so
that,
far.
but he might hire someone who he likes, and okay, you're gonna do like the business, and bit better than me hopefully, because what's the point like hiring a director if he's not better than Bowley? Like Bowley's already
Honestly,
shown levels.
and Chris, I'm really glad you said that because honestly, it just goes to show that this is a standard that he has. I'm assuming he would want to hire someone of his standard or higher. It's great, and
His
you
type
mentioned it
of
before.
approach, like his type of approach, how he gets players. Like if you can't get him, then move on to the next target, and secure that one hopefully. And that's it's just what he's done. Like like we're getting 3 centre backs, a new attack apparently with Sterling, and maybe a midfielder. So that's a bunch of players already, all at once. I want to see I don't know, like Koulibaly, Sterling, and maybe another player, all like at the preseason, got the tops up and everything. We didn't. Was it Lukaku? End of the preseason, wasn't it? We signed him. So yeah, it took that long with Lukaku. Just one player
For one signing.
Yeah, so it's a lot better than last season.
Yeah, 100%. We're already making signings. These players are making it just about, give or take, to the preseason. So, look, I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with how the new ownership is going. I'm really hoping that we do actually, my expectations are starting to change for the club. I'm starting to think that it might be possible that we're actually going to possibly challenge, but at least give it a good go for first place. But I'm not gonna, I'm still gonna dwindle down my expectations. I want to see more signings. I'm still gonna sit here and say top 4 is more than likely guaranteed with this squad so far, with the signings that we have.
With all the signings Todd Bowley's making, I have a strong feeling he wants to win the Premier League within the next 2 seasons. Maybe 3 at a push, I don't know, but I reckon it's within all that. And you can tell with this transfer, and if he builds up from next transfer, this squad will probably look really good.
Yeah.
They look like title contenders.
Don't worry, guys. I am trying to suppress my excitement so I don't get ahead of myself with the things that I say. Like we're gonna win the fucking the Premier League next season. Sorry,
hey, we could.
I am getting ahead of myself.
Todd Bowley's first season in charge of Chelsea. Chelsea win the Premier League. The new era begins.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, you smash the like buttons if you think we're going to win the Premier League. Or actually smash the like button so that we win the Premier League. Smash the like button for the here we go. How about that? There you go. Yeah, smash it good. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the next topic. This is great. I'm excited. Maybe next show we can break down Koulibaly's stats and stuff. Really dissect the player depending on how the week goes. And next stream, we'll have a game to talk about. So, guys, for Sunday, don't miss it. We're actually going to be able to talk about the game and see how some of these players are played. So be sure to be there or you will be a square. Anyways, next topic. Raheem the Dream. Here we go. So the man was finally announced. We've been waiting all week. Some of you guys were worried for I don't know what reason. It was already a here we go. I don't know why you guys were so worried about it. People were really worried about this, but here we go. Fabrizio Romano officially confirming it. Raheem Sterling joins Chelsea from Manchester City on permanent deal contract until June 2027. That's a 5-year contract, right? Yeah, that's a 5-year contract. It's a nice contract right there. With option for further season. First signing of Chelsea new era with Todd Bowley as new owner. And look at this. Look at this. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you could tell. I can see the kit's details a lot more on this picture than the last time we saw it. I actually really like this kit a lot more now. And my man Raheem Sterling taking the pictures out here in Malibu or wherever he is in Los Angeles. You can tell that's the you don't have trees like that in the UK, I could tell you that.
Yeah, we have them.
Where?
In Scotland.
Manchester?
You don't know in Scotland. They're planted in Scotland.
They have palm trees and fucking get out of here, Chris. You're trolling me, man. Anyways, boys. Look, are we excited to see him on Saturday? There's not much to talk about with Raheem Sterling. We already knew it was announced, but hey, are you happy it's finally announced?
Yeah, of course. It's an excellent sign transfer window. Yeah, I'm very excited. I think they're always trying to announce someone in the States is better looking. Get out on the first.
Looks good in the kit, doesn't he?
Looks good in the kit. Yeah, it's all good. All systems go. It's all good.
Chris, do you want the kit now? Now that you've seen Raheem the Dream wearing it?
I still want the Band-Aid kit first. Like, that's my number one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't pulled it up
Yeah,
yet.
I
The
know. I do
Band-Aid
like the
kit.
home. Yeah, I'm called the Band-Aid kit. Like, that's what it is now.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Sterling looks like he's from that, like, an album cover in that picture right there. Like, it's a brilliant picture.
It is a good picture.
I like the palm trees behind him and everything. It's a good look. I'm surprised it's not a video. Like, we normally do videos.
I think there is a video, but I just didn't pull it up.
I don't think it's like a proper, like a proper signing video, like Kai Havertz or something like that. Like Kai Havertz video was really good, I thought, or the Ben Chilwell one or Thiago Silva one. But yeah, like it just looks good, that pitch, and we get to see him in pre-season, so that's a good thing. I can't wait to see him in pre-season.
Do you think he's gonna play on Saturday?
He won't. I don't think he's gonna start, but minutes, surely, yeah, he probably will get minutes. I can't see nothing going wrong for it. So yeah, he probably definitely get minutes, not starting though. So I probably will stay up to 3 a.m. to watch it for sure this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will say right now that the Cage No Filter Discord will have the game available. So make sure, if you haven't already joined it, to join it, because we usually like to watch games there. So if you guys can't find it, you can always resort to us, your boys, here at Cage No Filter Football. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's 10 p.m. for me, so I'm going to make my way back home and make sure I'll get it all loaded and ready to go for us to watch it. But it's going to be a fun game, man. I'm excited to finally see the boys back in action. I don't know if you guys have been watching the training videos. It's exciting to see Gallagher training. It's exciting to see Mount and Kai and all of them also getting ready. Chilwell apparently has been looking really good in training. Pulisic has been looking good. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see these guys play. I've been deprived of Chelsea football for a little too long, and I think you guys in the chat have also been deprived of Chelsea Football Club for too long. Thank you, Hassan, for putting the link, even though it's already in the description, but thank you.
It's out there.
Yeah, it's already there. But all right, let's get back to talking about things to talk about, which is Ake and Kimpembe. This one's one that I think we're going to have a decent discussion about this one, boys. Let's go ahead and share my screen so we can look at some tweets. Alrighty. So, David Ornstein, today, coming out, and since, we're talking about Koulibaly and all, it's only fitting that we talk about the rest of the defenders that aren't Tuchel's list. So, Chelsea in talks with Paris Saint-Germain to sign Presnel Kimpembe, my personal first pick, by the way. PSG open to 26-year-old exit evaluation met. Not happened yet, but conversations ongoing. France International, a key CFC target at left center back. Juventus also in contact with Kimpembe. And then the other tweet here relating to this. More on Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano stating, Levi Colwill now likely to leave on a permanent deal this summer, as Tuchel and Boli are working to sign 3 top center backs, and those 3 top center backs being Ake, Kimpembe. Whether or not we're linked with Koundé, we don't know. Apparently that's a club target, not really a Tuchel signing, but we'll see what happens later in the season. He's also not very happy about that. Koundé's not. But Chelsea and Levi Colwill will make a decision soon, as Koulibaly deal is done. Kimpembe and Ake in talks. Okay. I got to rant a little bit on this one. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and deny that Colwill isn't talented. There's obviously some talent there. He's a Cobham kid. Anyone that comes from our academy, talented individual. That's a given. Or mostly anyone, not everyone, but most of the players that come to our academy, very talented. You see Reece James, you see Mason Mount. Perfect examples of and Chalobah. How dare I forget Chalobah? Perfect examples of very talented youth that come to Chelsea. Here's the difference between them and Colwill. Here's the difference between them and Livramento and Lamptey. Those guys were patient enough to wait for their opportunity, and they seized it. Not only did they seize it, they took it and they made it their own. They didn't give up, and they showed on the pitch, rather than asking or demanding, whatever you will, to have regular playtime weekly in and out. Listen, we don't know if Colwill can perform the same way he performed in the championship at the Premier League. Oh, Christensen. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Christensen too. We'll consider Christensen a column, a graduate. But so for me, my problem is Colwill. If you think you're so good that you can ask Tuchel or have your agent ask Tuchel to have you play minutes during the week in and out, then surely you think that you're more talented than Malang Sarr. You're more talented than Nathan Ake and any of the signings that we have coming. And on top of that, too, the signings that we have coming, think about the long term of your career. You will be learning under the ranks of Thiago Silva, under the ranks of Kalidou Koulibaly now, one of the best center backs in the world. But you rather sacrifice that for a team that will play you as a starter or give you minutes in and out throughout the week. Now I get it. These players have to look out for their careers. But if they really are this standard that they claim to be, surely at Chelsea, surely you're better than Malang Sarr. Surely you can prove that you're better than Nathan Ake. Or then you're better than Alonso or wherever position he play. I think he's left wing back or left center back. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Who?
Colwill.
He's just a centre.
Okay.
Sorry?
Surely you can prove that. I don't want individuals in this club that if they don't get what they want, youngsters, if they don't get what they want to leave. I don't. You don't belong at Chelsea. That's my opinion. You don't belong at Chelsea. You're not Chelsea quality. Look at Chalobah. Chalobah got his opportunity and proved it. He took the opportunity from Aspie. He took that opportunity from Christensen, even benched him for a while. Why can't Colwill do the same? And I know some of you in chat might be butthurt by the fact that I'm saying this, but that's just true. If a player is good enough, then they should prove it on the pitch, not just by words. We've never seen him play in the Premier League, have we?
In the Premier League.
So it's like, what the fuck do you expect? You expect him to come into the Premier League, slog right in, and be great? What if he doesn't? Then what? Oh, give him more time. How much time did we give Callum Hudson? Have we given Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he's still yet to really shine and thrive? But we give him so many excuses. It's just ridiculous. There's so much hypocrisy in the club, and with the fans. I'm tired of it. When there's a standard here at Chelsea that I feel like with the fan base has dropped incredibly, and it's just like, look, I'm not going to bring Mason Mount into this, but the point is being that, okay, if you want to prove yourself to the team, at least go on a loan or something, like Jose states right there. It's fine. Go on a loan, get some playtime in the Premier League, and then come back next season, get your minutes in. You want a permanent move because you see Chelsea as bringing and hindering your development? Come on, man. That's some just. I'm sorry, that's bitch shit. That really is bitch shit. I don't know how else to word it, guys. What do you think? Are you tired of this? I mean, it's ridiculous, man.
Go on.
I know Andrew disagrees with some of the stuff, but yeah.
Listen. I don't believe it's a degree of like that. I think it's a degree of just how many people are in the position. We're going to go back to a back four or stick with a back three because back three is currently Thiago Silva, Koulibaly. You're probably thinking Ake and now Kimpembe. So that's 5, and we know Reece 6. And even back 4, there's less of a chance. If you think he's going to do well, put a buyback clause on him. Mm-hmm. If we're going to buy him back,
fair enough.
Wouldn't that mean that one of the 3 centre backs? It means you are looking out for your future, and Thiago Silva will be 40, and Koulibaly will be 33 in 2 years' time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And that could be 29 in 2 years' time. It's just doing that. I mean, to tell you this, before 2019 on, we did, and also, can I just say this hypocrisy? Like, oh, we're doing the same with you. You guys never mentioned Mark Gurley. You never rated him before we sold him. So don't even, and half of you don't rate Tomori now, even what he's doing at Milan. You're just hypocrites.
Yeah.
You really are. If he goes, he goes. That's fine. Back in 2 or 3 years' time, we move from there. It's all good. So if Livramento returns well from the ACL this season, and we're a bit initial clause kicks in for about 43 million, done. I don't know if Mark Gurley has a buyback clause this season. What if we buy him back? But then we'll get Colwill. It really annoys me, man. So I guess you guys are learning because he's going to be playing a position that Cho plays normally. It's just the over reliance of the youth. It's just ridiculous. But we move. Go on, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Yeah, like what's it called? I think he has been a little bit of a bitch about it. Like, you can go out on loan and still get paid and get the minutes in the Premier League or whatever, and still do fine, and then wait another 2-3 years, and if you're good enough, if you do well in the Premier League, Chelsea will play you instead of buying other centre backs. But clearly, right now, like, how old is he? Like 20? 20?
I think he's 19, is what I'm reading in the chat.
See, I don't. He has more time, to wait. Like, he's only 19, so he can clearly wait for a few seasons and then come back. Oh shit! I just saw something pop up. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that's me.
Yeah. He is a good young talented defender. Like,
yeah, there's no denying that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think he's been a little bitch about it. Like, you should just wait it out a little bit. Like, you don't. I don't know. I don't see any clubs actually having a young 19-year-old starting. Like, I like the fresh work of playing in a crappy league or whatever, and then coming into the big leagues. This is the big leagues now, so you gotta have some experience in this league and whatever. So yeah, give him. I don't know. I would have just had a loan on it, but if he just wants to move, then let him. We'll get 20 million or 30 million from him, maybe if we're lucky. So yeah, I'm not gonna miss him though. If he goes, I'm really not going to miss him. We'll just find more defenders, and who knows, we might buy him back for 40 million or something. That's Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean,
look at Nathan Ake. Look at Nathan Ake, 45 million.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have a buyback clause on him for 40 million ish, and obviously City bought him, and now we bought him. It's just the way it goes. So I'm not going to miss him if he goes. I don't understand why the fan base are acting like he's the prophet, like he's Jesus Christ himself. I don't know. I haven't watched him that much. I'm not gonna be watching him, am I?
Yeah.
It's.
By the way, addressing this comment, I didn't know this. We will. I think we will talk about it on another show at some point. But I didn't know about that. That's good to know. Definitely interesting topic there. But again, back to this Colwill situation. Look, this Tuchel clearly has a plan. If you're not in Tuchel's plans, I don't know if there's been conversations in the back, whether they've talked and Tuchel has told Colwill, listen, you're not in my plans. It's your job as a player to either look after your career. Look, I don't blame him in the sense that he's at least trying to better his career in the sense of, look, I'm going to go find some playtime because there are people that come and go at Chelsea. Look at Masunda, for example. He stayed at Chelsea for so long to the point where...
He got loaned out.
He got loaned out, but he just... maybe if he had gone somewhere else, he could have been making more money.
Does a loan really stop that? Does a loan really stop you?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. And you're right, Chris. But that's where I'm kind of confused because it's why do you want to go on a permanent? It's again,
he's still getting paid.
I still don't think anything should be done against like Colwill. If anyone should be made like any issues. If he wants to go, he wants to go. That's good. Get the minutes, get the experience, and come back.
Mhm.
You're 19, 20. You know
I think
what?
it's the fan base for me,
We're
Andrew.
still going to be here. We're still going to be.
Yeah.
Well, we finally know we're still going to be here. Last month we
Can't
didn't
say the
know.
same for Barcelona.
yeah. A few months ago, we weren't sure what was gonna happen. So
But we should listen. Go out, get experience. Go. Can I just say, where's the outcry for Ian Matson going out on loan? I just want to see that on Twitter.
yeah, and you know
I don't
what?
see the
Fabrizio
outcry.
just tweeted about that recently
Yeah.
too today
Don't see the
about Ian
outcry.
Matson.
Don't see the outcry whatsoever.
Broja isn't really getting like this. Like, and I rate Broja more than Colwill.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. I don't
think
see
Broja
people
a lot
crying that much about
Because
Broja.
Broja could leave to West Ham or something. I'd say, yeah, like the fan base just act like Colwill is like I don't know, the second coming of Jesus or something. I don't know, like.
And does that mean then you're not going to support Kimpembe if he joins? Does
That's
that
a bit
mean-
weird.
because
I mean-
you think he's forced out Colwill? Is that what's happening?
Some people aren't going to just because they don't like Kimpembe. Like I know I talked to Alexis and he's not the biggest fan of Kimpembe, which I think from my experience seeing him at an international level, I think this guy is top notch. Yeah, he might be a little rash. I think he's going to be fantastic for the club, and he's just that aggressiveness that I really like about him. But also,
Let's remind people what Tuchel did with Christensen and Rudiger, because
Yeah.
obviously every Chelsea fan rated them before he joined, right? I just
Mhm.
like it. You know what I mean? The hypocrisy in his fan base is just.
yeah, and you know what? Too look at what Harvey Vale's doing. Harvey Vale hasn't been playing, but you don't hear any stirring up from him and his camp. You don't hear anything really from Broja other than the clubs that are interested in him. You know, he's not forcing a move. He's just seeing where the wind takes him. I just think there's a lot of players that come out of Cobham and come out with this entitlement that, oh, I did really well on my season. I deserve play time. Listen, man, you're not owed anything at Chelsea. You have to earn it, and you have to prove it. Chalobah, Mason, James have been the prime examples of this. Christensen too. Let's say Christensen. And Christensen went through hell to get his playtime. We know how much our fan base put him through the ringer after that Barcelona game in Champions League.
Plus, I think if we're going to sign Kimpembe, the Kunde's not happening at all. I don't think Kunde's happening anyway, because we're getting Ake and we're Kimpembe. Kunde is not coming to this club. That was a board target. You can
I
tell,
really wanted Kunde,
yes.
but
it's weird. All the
I
links
wanted
to
Kunde. He was my
all the
first
links
choice.
to Kunde and Rice have suddenly died down since the.
Yeah.
That's
you don't
good.
hardly hear any Rice.
I mean, to be fair though, Andrew, the Koulibaly links really died down until 2 days ago.
Well, no. The thing was that obviously the first target was De Ligt, right? No doubt.
Yes.
Koulibaly's on that list. As soon as De Ligt's price got higher and higher and higher, it's like, we can sign Koulibaly for about over
32.
half of what we're going to spend on De Ligt and use that money elsewhere to possibly buy Kimpembe and still have money to buy others that, you know, we were maybe factoring in Kimbe's price with a De Ligt, but actually we can buy Koulibaly and Kimpembe for what we're going to pay for De Ligt and have that money spare to go for a midfielder.
I think it's just really smart
I
business.
I think that's what City pretty much do. They spend like 30 to 50 million on each player, and they don't really go past that until like Jack Grealish did break the bank for him, and Haaland they got for like 50 million to 60 is kind of breaking the bank
Because
but, like,
they did the buyback clause or buyout clause.
They bought a lot of players like between 30 and 50 million ish, and I think that's good business doing that, building a good squad.
And guys, you know what?
You mentioned Broja. I don't think that's West Ham's going to happen because I think they were linked yesterday to Scamacca. So, so I just don't. And he's now in the States. He was on the same plane as Sterling apparently. So, you know, it'd be nice to see him. And you know, we're linked to a couple of midfielders, that Nunes guy from Sporting Lisbon, and someone else.
And,
but you know,
and the other good thing, guys, too, is that how much in total have we spent in this transfer window so far?
£80 million. £80 million.
Look at that. £80 million, and we got Koulibaly and Raheem Sterling. That's less than what we paid for Lukaku.
Yeah.
And that's just one player.
I mean, think about the start of this transfer. Think about 2 weeks ago, and then think like all the Rafinha stuff and everything like that. And your first two signings are Sterling and Koulibaly. It's not a bad way to start the transfer window. Big up.
And you know what? Look, and before we move on to the next topic, I do have to bring up another good point when it comes to these players, Ake and Kimpembe. They're versatile players. They are versatile players. People are talking about possibly having Kimpembe or Ake being a backup DM. Can Colwill be a backup DM? Has he ever played in the DM position?
No, I wouldn't expect him to. That's the thing. I don't think. Listen, I don't think. It'd be interesting to see. We're hearing less and less. I mean, it might come out in the next few weeks because it's pre-season.
Yeah.
But we're hearing less and less loan thoughts for Ampadu, Gilmore, and Gallagher. Okay. Which also we're seeing less links to actual midfielders at this moment in time because Tuchel obviously wants a good look at these guys. You know, see what they can offer.
That's a really good point, Andrew.
That's why we're seeing just defenders and attacking links at this moment in time, and not midfield. They're very rare midfield links, and I think that's probably good, given as we do have a surplus of midfielders because no one's talking.
5 subs.
So yeah, 5 subs, congested fixture list as well.
Yeah,
but I still want to get rid of at least one of Loftus-Cheek and
Barkley.
You know, Barkley, hopefully, but who's going to take him? But that's what. So I just think, guys, man, 2 weeks ago you complained no signings are done. We're getting 2. Just let it. Just
not,
enjoy
it's
the
not
summer.
good enough, Andrew.
I don't want quitters in the team. I don't want quitters in the team.
It's not even that. It's just enjoy, like the rest. Just enjoy the summer, man. We're probably going to still be doing transfer up until the last day, whether in or out the last day of the window. Just
signing these players is still exciting.
Just enjoy it, Christ Almighty. You know,
Andrew's right.
Last season, 2.5 months talking about frigging Haaland, and then signing Lukaku and waiting for a week for him to sign because he spent 4 days holiday in Monaco. And then signing Saul on the last day of the transfer. You know, bloody hell, this transfer window is 1,000 times better than last year.
Oh, fuck yeah. 100%. You know what?
Man.
Andrew, always stating the facts. I got to give you this one. To this day, Andrew.
To this day.
Always stating the facts.
To this day.
I finally fixed my soundboard during this whole entire time,
You
by
know
the way.
what this feels like? You know,
Yes.
under Lampard's first season when we bought players, this feels like that, but with experienced players, like 25, 27, 30. It's feeling like that kind of way. We're starting a bunch of experienced players, not a bunch of youngsters. Okay, we did get Thiago Silva, who's like 39, but the rest were young. So yeah, it kind of feels like that to me, and it's kind of exciting. So and that season when we signed those players, I was excited, and you know we did win the Champions League, even though like we did have a shaky start to the season, for sure. But like we still won the Champions League.
Just watch out for this Frankie de Jong situation as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're in the background waiting for something on that.
Seeing what's happening,
Speaking of Frankie de Jong, almost 35 of you in the chat. Make sure the guys that you just showed up, make sure you smash that like button. Really, really appreciate you guys showing your support. Let's try to get to 60 likes today. But guys, we have to address what happened towards the end of last stream. Literally, this was Andrew. This was happening as we were wrapping up the show.
Oh, right.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. What fucking happened? Probably the craziest part of the window, and it's not even over yet. You know, we're not even close. But Barcelona, guys, let's talk about this. This has been nutty shit. All right, let's go over here and share my screen. Fabrizio Romano, Rafinha to Barcelona. Here we go. It happened. They signed Rafinha. They did it. They hijacked Rafinha literally while we were on stream. Full agreement reached with Leeds after today's bid. This was also made on the 12th, so that was yesterday. After today's bid, 58 million fixed fee plus add-ons, total of 67 million package. How much did we offer?
I think it was 60 million pounds.
Yeah.
Like 50.
So we offered them more.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, we'll get to that. That's another rant too where I'm gonna have. Rafinha only wanted Barca since February, which we already knew. He wanted Barca. That's fine. If you wanted Barca that bad that you're willing to take less money and not even confirm that you're gonna get paid, then by all means, Rafinha, go. It's okay. You know, like I can't get mad about it. Rafinha just landed in Barcelona to be unveiled as new Barca player. Hello, Barca fans. Rafinha here. I'm in Barcelona, and I think there's another tweet possibly. Okay, Jacob Steinberg this guy has been doing fantastic work for Chelsea News, and he's been explaining everything. Did I say Jacob's Ben? I don't know what I said. But
no, you said,
he's been doing.
Jacob Steinberg's another person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you English people have too many similar names.
That's
But-
our problem.
Yeah, too many Andrews, too many Wills, too many Chris's.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and read this real quick for you guys. He basically broke it down pretty perfectly here. Can confirm Leeds and Barcelona have finally reached an agreement this evening for Rafinha. My understanding is 50 million euros plus 10%, 10 million fees is incorrect. Leeds rejected that offer quite some time ago, and the deal is actually worth close to 75 million euros. 50 million to 10 would not be significantly lower than Chelsea's bid, but lower than Barcelona's own 60 million euros guaranteed rejected offer yesterday. Barcelona were always confident of getting Rafinha, but it's not true that the deal has been placed for weeks. Only tonight. So they placed it the night that it was unveiled that it was Rafinha. Here we go, pretty much. Barcelona also looks set to re-sign Ousmane Dembele. Club sources have always said they wanted both players if finances allowed. Xavi has pushed hard for a Dembele contract to be approved in the past 48 hours. Barring the late twist, he'll sign a 2-year deal with a 40% pay cut.
Loser.
I agree. I absolutely fucking agree. Listen, you're willing to take a pay cut from a club that you don't even know is going to be here.
You don't even know you're going to get this money.
Or this money. And you know what makes me the most angry, guys in chat and people here? They have players that they haven't even paid their wages. How do you think Frankie de Jong feels about this? How do you think PK feels about this? Oh, you owe me 30 million euros. Oh, you owe me 6 million euros or whatever de Jong gets owed. But you're out here giving Rafinha close to 70 million euros for a contract? Yeah. What the hell is that about? Pay me my money. Like, Barcelona, I don't know. You're being run like an American corporation. Give these people health care. Give these people vacation time, something. What the fuck, bro? Like,
did you see what Dani
what the
Alves
hell
said
is
about
going
the
on
club?
over there? What?
Did you see what Dani Alves said about the club?
No, tell me.
It's something along the lines of like, Barcelona don't care about the club or something, like the people who basically that built it or whatever. I can't remember word for word. You have to probably type in Dani Alves quotes.
Okay.
Yeah, like he said something about like the players building the club, and they don't care about them. They don't care about the players. Barcelona. He literally called them out.
I think. Listen,
Oh, and Busquets too. Forgot. Sorry, go ahead, Andrew.
I said today. I think we should suspend our belief how Barcelona are going to pay for players. My thing would be, they're going to pay for players all they want. Can they register them? Because they haven't registered Christensen or Kessie yet, and it's going to be funny on one of their games this season where they pan to the crowd and the players they can't register look better than the players that are on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? There'll be like a whole row of them. Listen, Dembele, you're a moron. You're a moron.
You are.
You accepted a deal of less than what they gave to you in December. Why not actually test the waters and actually jump out? This is not your part. This is Barcelona in name only. This is not your Messi. Like Neymar, Suarez.
Nowhere near that.
Nowhere near that. And do you know what? Any player that goes to Barcelona now, you deserve not to be paid.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And you know what makes me even angrier is the fact that they were lowballing. Obviously, that's what you're going to do in business, right? You're going to lowball to get a better deal with Leeds and all. And apparently, they had the money the whole time. So it makes me think: do they have the wages, and they're just trying to see what they can get away with, and hope that the players would be like, "You can just take the wages; it's okay."
Well, it must be funny. They've agreed a deal for like I don't know how much up front for Rafinha, like 50 million euros or something like that, and you're sitting there going, well, you could pay Busquets and De Jong the money back just like that, but they must be sitting there. Frank De Jong, no wonder Frank De Jong reports are going, I don't want to leave Barcelona and I'm not taking a wage cut, because obviously you can afford it. Well, why are you signing these players? Do you know what I mean? It's just mad. It's just I don't care, man. Listen, I hope they get liquidated in the next 2 years.
Oh, they will. There's no way. There's no way.
They sold another rights today, but they got 100 million euros less than what they thought.
Oh, they got the second lever?
Yeah, but they got only 320 million euros. I think they wanted like over 400 and they didn't get it. So, but let them be what it's going to be. Suspend your disbelief about them paying for players. I think that's going to happen. Up there.
But Andrew, they got the second lever. Surely they're going to pay their players, right?
No.
Right?
No, that's probably to pay for Rafinha. That's probably to try and get Lewandowski. That's probably to pay for Kimpembe. Yeah, exactly. Laugh. Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable. Honestly,
this is ridiculous. And how they can get away with it?
Champions League. I still want them in the Champions League now.
Yeah, you know what? This actually strokes the flames of the rivalry now, for me at least. Like, I mean, at the end, I feel like we kind of get the last laugh, because now we might be linked to players that are actually, you could debate probably better for the club. We'll see, but it's just, I don't know how they can get away with this. I don't know how the players can't somehow sue or something, take a legal action to get that pay, because they clearly had the money to get a transfer for Rafinha and Dembele, who I think before that, all of us thought that they were going to go for either one or the other. They surely cannot afford both.
And that the Liga chief having to go at City and PSG. Look in house, bro. Look in house.
Oh, seriously, man.
Look in house. You know what I mean? People in glass houses. Look how that club's being run, and you have the nerve to criticise how City and PSG do their finances. Why?
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? People say, "Oh, Real Madrid are bankrolled by the royal family." Fine, whatever, but they're still not. Then what they bought? Tchouaméni, I think, is the only one they buy. But they're not.
Yeah.
They're you know what? Funnily enough,
they don't go over the top.
They're paying their players fully. Do you know what I mean? So you don't like Real Madrid, you don't like Real Madrid, but at least they pay their players and don't ask them to defer their wages. Ridiculous.
Actually,
I feel like they don't go over the top of like signing too many players either.
And this is a good point too. They still apparently they do actually. I heard that they still owe money for.
They're 29 million pounds.
It's just like it's ridiculous.
I read they owe 126 million euros on transfers still.
Yikes!
Which is normally fine, because you pay over a contract for a player.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is, with this, they owe so much money and they're still spending it. It's like a degenerate gambler in debt. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, because they're going to try to buy Lewandowski as well. Like, he's going to cost like 40 million.
Yeah, and he's going to play for free, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he told him that. I believe it.
I'll defer my wages for 2 years, I think he said. Yeah.
He's going to be like a nice 400 plus K.
Why are they permitted to do this? Because it's the name, that's why. It's the name. It's like, UEFA clamping down on, like, giving us a transfer ban and trying to give City transfer ban and everything like that. Why haven't they jumped in on this to get their... Where's this... is there an overall players union or something like this? This is, like, ridiculous. That you... Tell you what, the next ban UEFA give a financial ban that UEFA give a club, I swear to God, if Barcelona's name isn't brought up, how they run, anything like that, it's just ridiculous. No wonder they want this Super League. They are gagging for this Super League to happen.
Gagging is a good way to describe it.
They're on their knees.
And I'm glad we pulled out.
They're on their knees. They're on their knees for this. That's what they're on.
Yeah. Well, it's an absolutely ridiculous turn of events. The transfer window isn't even open. I don't even know. We're technically almost halfway through it. It's been crazy.
Got 6, 7 weeks left. Final day
Yeah.
is the September 1st after the season
So
starts.
it's going to be really interesting to see how the Lewandowski deal gets handled, but we will discuss
See how the
that.
Aspilicueta and Alonso deals get handled.
That too. That's another thing too. That's definitely something we're going to talk about maybe on Sunday.
They want Bernardo Silva. You know what I mean? They quoted near 100 million, and then I read a report. Oh yeah, Barcelona officials are confident they can knock 40 million off it. Who the what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Man City,
You're hilarious.
Man City, I'm going to knock 40 million off because you're Barcelona and the player wants to go. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Boys, we could talk about players that potentially can come to the club and Barcelona don't have their hands on just yet. Who knows? Maybe because we want them, they want them too. Let's talk about Serge Gnabry and Leao. Why not? Do you guys think this is a blessing in disguise? Well, let's read a little bit about what's going on with these players and the links that we've had with them recently. So Matt Law coming out here saying, and you know, Matt Law's word is pretty much gospel when it comes to Chelsea. Serge Gnabry is a person of interest to Chelsea who are talking to AC Milan about offloading Hakim Ziyech. Along with AC Milan, we're also linked with Rafael Leao, who's a player that is a promising Portuguese player. Again, I think he's under Jorge Mendes as well, so who we have been talking to. Chelsea have sounded out Serge Gnabry and Rafael Leao. They're among wide range of potential targets, which this word right here, wide range, makes me believe that these are only two of the players that we're actually talking about, and there might be more that we haven't really been paying attention to. We'll see in the future what that means. Gnabry and Leao are in contract talks with their clubs at the moment, and fears remain that their agents could be leveraging the Blues' desire to add a forward. And that's from Simon Phillips quoting Nazar Cancella. I believe that's everything I have in regards to these players. Oh no, there's another one here from PYS, quoting Jacob Steinberg. Thomas Tuchel is also interested in Rafael Leao. Tuchel wants a clinical and unpredictable wide player still. Gnabry and Leao are on his list but Gnabry could be much more obtainable than Leao, as AC Milan will likely demand £100 million for Rafael Leao. That is quite a ridiculous price for Rafael Leao. I'm not going to knock his talent, but it's the same Declan Rice argument. It's too much money for that guy. We'll see what happens.
Season as well.
Yeah, he's had one good season. He's quality, don't get me wrong. I've seen him play, and he is definitely going to be a baller in the future. But right now, for that price, I don't know. But we could potentially work out a little bit of a deal since we're sending Hakim Ziyech that way, and they can send Leao our way. Let's see what happens. But I'm thinking. Can people in the chat stir up the pot? I'm thinking Gnabry. I like the sound of Gnabry. I think Gnabry is great. People in chat, you put your soups in the chat. Give us a nice stirring of the pot. We'll make soup with Gnabry, man. This guy's a baller. I love Gnabry. Remember 2019, 2020 Gnabry? Probably one of the best players in the Champions League.
I'm gonna shoot off in a minute, so I just need to go and do something.
No worries, Andrew. Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, I think that there's a chance, depending. He's got 1 year left. He looks like this ridiculous thing about him not wanting to join Chelsea because of his love for Arsenal. He played 18 times for Arsenal. They sent him on to West Brom and discarded him to Werder Bremen because he wasn't good enough. Mm-hmm. Also, when Fabregas had played for Chelsea, were far bigger legends. Far bigger. Leao's an interesting one. Jorge Mendes is somehow involved in that with the management of them. He's getting paid £1.5 million at this moment and only been offered $4 million. I say only he wants more than that. There might be a situation to watch out for, and like you said, going the other way, so you could sweeten it that way. It's something to look out for. It might be something that goes into the start of the season, but
yeah,
But before I go, like and share the video and subscribe.
Please, people. Appreciate you. Of course. Andrew, thank you for being here, man. Take care of yourself. We'll talk to you on Sunday. Hopefully after a win. It should be a win, right, Chris? It's only an
I just
American
noticed
team.
you're wearing a tank top.
What?
I just
Bro.
noticed you're wearing a tank top.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be sending you guys a link so you can join us for the last topic after this one.
Yeah.
But hey, man, are you stirring with me? Come on.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
am.
Gnabry?
I actually like Gnabry for like the.
He's one of my
prices
favorite
and stuff.
players. I like Gnabry a lot.
Well,
yeah,
Gnabry for.
remember. I wish Will was here. Will's been
I
taking a little bit of a
thought you said
hiatus.
Sterling was your best player, but.
No, he's one of my least favorite, man. But
Nah, not anymore.
he's-
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
New chapter, but like Gnabry for 40. Is it 40 million-ish? Like pounds? It's 40 something million pounds.
It wouldn't be that
expensive.
expensive because he has what, 2 more years on his contract, I
2 or
believe.
1, yeah,
guys
yeah,
in
2 or
chat, you
1
let me
max.
know if I'm wrong. 2 or 1, but he's due for a contract renewal.
No, he's a good player for Bayern Munich. Like he's shown it for many years now. Like, yeah, I'd definitely take it. He can cross the ball. He can shoot. He can pass. He can create. Like him and Sterling together, I think could be quite good. Like, so we can create for Sterling. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. Sterling can play on the right. He can play on the left. Like, I wonder where they both play. If we did get Gnabry, like we are like slightly talking about Gnabry right now. You never know. In a couple of days, Chelsea. Breaking news: Chelsea agreed personal terms with Gnabry, and then the rest is history.
I would
So,
love to
yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Hassan, what's up, man? Yeah, with Gnabry, bro. Like people are concerned for some reason. What is your icon? Wait, well, hold on. Now I'm distracted. What? Masterclass. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Velvet Sean also joining us. Thank you guys. If you want to join the stream, the StreamYard, not the StreamYard. This is Restream. The Restream link is pinned. Just go ahead, click it, and you'll be able to join us. Set yourself up, get yourself ready in the backstage, and I'll let you in. But with Gnabry, people are talking about how they're concerned that he used to be an Arsenal player, and also that is he an Arsenal fan? I don't even know. But guys,
I think he is, but that don't mean anything.
that doesn't mean shit. Tammy Abraham was an Arsenal fan. He played. I'm not gonna like praise Tammy, but he played fine with us,
Ashley
and we got
Cole was
Giroud from
Arsenal
Arsenal. Exactly, Velvet Sean. Thank you. Ashley Cole was an Arsenal player. Giroud was an Arsenal player. Fabregas was an Arsenal player. Like, come on, guys. Like, and he loved Arsenal. Why are we concerned about the fact that he used to be an Arsenal player? And yeah, maybe he didn't have the best season last season. Like, he still put up good numbers in Bundesliga regardless. But you also got to keep into account he's playing under a new manager, manager changing the tactics constantly. He actually played a little bit of wing back. He played attacking mid. He played a striker role. This guy's
I just
versatile.
gave Tuchel a hard on, I think, hearing that.
Hey, Tuchel, I need you to calm down, man. Tuchel, Tuchel when Gnabry comes into the club, gonna be.
Literally, if they tell him, Gnabry plays wing back as well, Tuchel. What do you think? Said yes, bring him in, 50 million.
Wait, did you say he played wing back? Did you say he played wing back? All right, I'm done.
I'm glad you had your fun.
Yeah, I had my fun, but like, it's just, I think we're maybe a little overreacting with the fact that Gnabry has played for Arsenal and linked with that. But I think he would be good. Leao, I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence about. The price is a little outrageous if that's true. 100 million for this player. I know he's good. He's cold. He's definitely talented. Don't get me wrong. I would take either of them in a heartbeat. They're both great, but.
No
I
one's
don't
paying
know.
100
King Kai
million.
Havertz, my favorite player. How are you doing, my friend? What are you saying? Your mic's not working. Or maybe it is. But
You just can't hear him. I can hear him.
Velvet Sean, man. What do you think about these players? Would you actually, if you were Liverpool, you need that Mane replacement. Here we go, King Kai Havertz showing up. But if you were Liverpool, you wanted a Mane replacement. Would you have taken Gnabry or Leao?
No.
I mean, you got Nunez.
Wait, hang on, let me just turn off something. Can you hear something?
Go for it.
It's your vibrator.
That's my fan. Hang on, it's too hot in here. Hang on.
No worries.
He killed him.
Hassan just left.
Yeah, I'm
but-
back. Is it fine now?
Yeah, you're fine now, man.
Yeah, not really. maybe I think Gnabry more than Leao, to be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
think Leao still hasn't got the directness of Mane yet. I feel like with Gnabry, he could turn up in big games. And you've seen him, the big moments, he always turns up, and that's what we need.
Oh
So,
shit!
I'm
Yeah,
for
Mane's
Gnabry.
gone to Bayern Munich, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sane's there as well. So Sane probably on the right, Mane on the left, and Gnabry maybe to Chelsea. Because do you reckon Gnabry be okay sitting on the bench?
But if Lewandowski goes, Mane will become the striker.
Oh shit! Yeah, Lewandowski. Yeah, but they might look for a striker by then. They might get Timo Werner. You
Mhm.
never know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
King
they
Kai-
don't want him.
He'd do good for Bayern Munich. I guarantee it.
Maybe. I don't think a lot of clubs want Werner. I haven't heard any solid links. King Kai Havertz, what are you thinking about this Gnabry and Leao links, man? Are you for it? You think? I personally think it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I rate Gnabry. I do like Rafinha a lot, and I kind of do still wish we got Rafinha, but Gnabry is a very solid player too. I can't be upset with that. King Kai?
I don't think he's I was thinking actually, Chelsea
He's
should
out
try
as
to swap. If we don't want Timo, we should try to swap Timo Werner with Gnabry
Mhm.
and give him a little bit of money.
Gotcha.
Werner's hacked everyone's account. He doesn't want any Chelsea to sign any attackers. He wants to be the main attacker. Come on, Werner, man.
Yeah.
Leave them with that.
Good luck with that one, Werner. Okay, hi Havertz. I put you backstage so you can fix up your issues while we're hosting the show. But Hassan, give me your thoughts, man.
With the whole situation and with the whole thing, I don't know, man. I think with the signing Koulibaly, it makes sense. It's a cheap deal. At this current stage of market and his availability and his actual talent is a steal for that price. I think people are complaining about the wages, not my money. I don't care anymore. I just want players that would play for the club and play to win trophies. He's the only one, I think, what's it called, that trophy, the Italian FA Cup as his only trophy. I think he'd want more than just that. And yeah, I mean, that's a quality signing. Raheem Sterling, we've already done that. We've already addressed that situation. What's his name? I think with the whole Levi Colwill situation, I am a little bit surprised. But the thing is, though, we don't know what's happening around backstage. I do believe, in terms of ability, potential, and talent, he could be probably. I know you guys are gonna sound crazy if I say this, but he's definitely got the potential to be in the top 4 side. I feel like right now, I don't think he's ready yet for the Premier League. I think if I have to be objective but I am a little bit annoyed the fact that he might be going on a permanent transfer. Obviously, we can't
Let
have
him go.
every youth player in our team, but go
Let
Marshall.
him go.
If you want to debate it.
This man can't beat Malang Sarr to a position. Let him go.
That's what I'm trying. I think I think he can easily be Malang Sarr in that position, but I just think
and he can compete with
I
that.
just-
if he doesn't want
I
to
just
sit here and
don't
do it,
think-
then he can go.
I just don't think he's getting the minutes that is promised, or he might be lower down in pecking order, which I'm quite surprised.
Promised. Wait a minute. Wait a second. First of all, I gotta hold the mic because this is getting me tense. Look, first of all, if you're coming to Chelsea because you were promised minutes, bro, Saul was promised not to play left wing back last season. Shit happens. If you're gonna be here for the club, you have to be a servant of the club. You have to do what the club needs. Look at Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's not a wing back. He's not a DM. For fuck's sake, if Ruben Loftus-Cheek was asked to play goalkeeper, he probably would have done it. But you were promised your playtime in your position? Fuck off, bro. If you're going to be for the club, then be for the club. If you're going to play for Chelsea, play for Chelsea. Don't play for your own interests. If your interests align with Chelsea's, which is to win cups and win games, then fine, we can get along. But if you just want minutes because you want to excel your career just to move on to another club, and you're not happy with the time that you get as a youth at Chelsea, if you're not happy with the fact that you may or may not get some opportunities at cup games and friendlies and all this shit, then go on, move on. If you don't think you could beat Malang Sarr into position, move it along, bro. Move it along. Give us
I
a
just
good
don't
price and
get-
we'll sell it to you.
Alone makes literally
A loan does make sense.
like.
But again,
A loan
he's
makes sense,
insisting-
but
to
his-
sell it-
if his agent is insisting on a permanent deal, then go. I don't care.
Yeah, like people saying like, oh, Chelsea are forcing him to like basically move. Like, no, like he can still go on loan. That don't stop his progress. He still gets
Mhm.
paid. He improves because he's obviously still getting this game time he wants. So if he just wants to leave, then I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that guy.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, we've lost. I've seen we lost better before. We lost De Bruyne when he showed more of a talent,
Mhm.
and you know it happened. I'm
Look,
not saying-
let's you know what? And here's the thing. Let's bring this to the Velvishon. I'm sure he can relate with Brewster, with the youngsters that Liverpool have come and gone. Brewster, look at Minamino, even Sterling.
Minamino, he ain't a youth.
No, but Minamino was, I guess
20-something.
predicted to be really good for the club. He's gotten his minutes.
Oh, hype. Yeah, he did get a lot of hype.
He doesn't
I-
get many minutes, but he's gotten a few minutes. But when he's gotten the minutes, has he really been impressive? Not really.
No,
He's
he has
had his game
performed.
here and there.
This season, he's been very good. Like, he's the reason we
Yeah.
won the
As a backup.
domestic.
But at the end of the day, he's not getting minutes over Origi.
I mean, they're both gone.
This
Oh, yeah,
season,
no,
I
they're
think
both
he has.
gone. But
I mean, ahead
Yeah,
of
when-
Mo
yeah,
Salah,
yeah.
then it's impossible. Like, you can't get ahead of Mo Salah, to be honest.
yeah, but I don't think you're expected to get ahead of Mo Salah. But when you have the
no one
opportunity to be a cup player or a player to rotate with Sane or rotate with Firmino or Jota or whoever, like, take your opportunities, man. But I don't know. I think this whole Colwill situation is ridiculous. The people reacting that way, they need to look at it a different way. I think the guy's quitting on Chelsea pretty much, or at least he's telling his agent he's quitting on Chelsea. I think it's ridiculous. So we're going to move on from Serge Gnabry and Leao, and we're going to move on to the final topic, which is the chance that Lewandowski will actually consider Chelsea. And it all depends on Barcelona again. So-
That's not, it's not happening.
Marshall, they're gonna sign for
look,
Barcelona.
I
and
have
not pay
to.
him.
Yeah, Aubameyang is going to play, and Depay are going to play over Lewandowski.
No, he's not gonna play 'cause
So-
they can't afford to like register him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could see that happening. Robert Lewandowski will consider Chelsea only if his Barcelona move falls through. Barca remain confident of finally striking a deal with Bayern, who want close to 45 million pounds paid up front. Lewandowski has said he'll wait for Barca. Negotiations stalled, but movement expected this week. Lewandowski, oops. Okay, Twitter, get away from me. I don't want anything to do with you. Lewandowski wants to leave Bayern regardless, but Chelsea are wary of Rafinha repeat, where they have an offer accepted, and then it simply prompts Barcelona to move. They have been told, though, the move is of appeal. If Lewandowski becomes a genuine option, which should be apparent after Barca's latest offer, Tuchel is very much in favor of pursuing him, much more so than Ronaldo. PSG also monitor Lewandowski's situation, but this early in the window, he's going to give Barca time. So, Ben Jacobs always doing the good reporting. Appreciate him. But listen, Tuchel has said it. He has no interest in Neymar, no interest in Ronaldo. He doesn't think it makes sense, which, all right, like I said before, whatever Tuchel wants, Tuchel has a plan. Let Tuchel do what Tuchel thinks is best for the club. Let him do what is best for his plan. 100% agree with that. Lewandowski, I don't think is too far off from a Ronaldo move, to be honest, though.
He's a lot
He will
better, man.
move. No, I don't know about better, but better for the system. He will move more. He'll press more. But he's still a number 9 through and through. But we'll see what happens with this one. If I don't look, I have been wrong about Barcelona already. We'll see what happens. I find it really crazy to think that Barcelona would be so stupid as to really put themselves into even more debt trying to get this player, not paying their players that they've already have on the books, not paying back United and all these other transfers that they've done. and not trying to pay back the amount that they owe.
Yeah, where's my money?
I don't
boss?
know. That's what I mean, Velvishon. That's yeah, they owe you for Coutinho. That's what I meant
It's
before.
like it's not like 2 or 3 million. They owe like 20, 30.
Well, they
Yeah.
owe us a lot. They owe us a lot because of the trophies they won. Because when Coutinho left, they won the La Liga the same season, so they owe us money for that. The appearances, I don't know if he actually made the appearances or not, because he did
Oh, yeah,
play
I'm
a
gonna
few
say
games.
there's a loan to buying count as well because it's still part of the contract, is it not?
I think so, but I don't know. It's like Barca do some weird things because reports saying, "Oh, we never knew this." Like Barca knew this. Like here's the thing, I don't mind, to be honest. Like we went past it. We already got them players of Anderson and Van Dijk. Like I don't care, but like still, like how could Barca do this? Like Barca can't keep getting away with this. To be honest, like
No,
they're
they
getting
can't.
money for this because if they're getting money to buy like Rafinha, Christensen, I'm not Christensen, like Rafinha, who else? Aubameyang, Kessie, these men, like paying their wages and that. Surely they can offer all the clubs their money back. Like
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Like, how? Let's just take the players into account. How do you think Busquets, Piqué, and De Jong feel about Barca doing this kind of business? Yet they're owed their wages, and I've heard rumors that De Jong was asked by Barcelona to forfeit his wages if he wants to make the move to Man United. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's just bullying at that point. That's just holding your wages ransom. It's mad. Exactly. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's how are they gonna pull off Lewandowski? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. That one is gonna be mad if they pull it off. And if they do pull it off, I have to look at Barcelona. I have to look at Barcelona and be like, something's going on over there. They must be swindling dirty money or something.
You know what it is, Marshall? It's the
What?
weddings. They're making a huge profit on the weddings, I hear. That's
Oh,
what
the
it is.
weddings. Oh, it's the concerts they're holding and the weddings and all the games.
Martin Braithwaite just giving them money because he's the richest guy. And is he still at Barca? No, but he
I
makes
don't even
bees.
know. I forgot about him. I totally forgot about Braithwaite. That's crazy, man. But listen, if Lewandowski, if Lewandowski's only option is Chelsea because Barcelona isn't moving, Chris, do you like that idea of Lewandowski, or do you think we're just better off?
Yeah, I'll be sloppy seconds.
Just like the sloppy seconds you're eating right now, man. Like, what the hell's
I am-
happening, bro?
I
Chris is
am
already
nuts,
slurping, man. What?
Jesus Christ, man. Okay, Chris.
I am eating nuts, so
Oh, you nuts.
Oh, Chris! What's going on, bro?
You better win your fight because I'm coming on
Oh
your ass,
man, Chris.
Nice.
Coming for that ass. Pause.
Not a good look, Chris.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
Braithwaite's
take it
still
because,
at
Hey,
you
Barca.
don't make it sexual, man.
And Braithwaite is still a Barcelona player. That's
For
mad.
40 million, I'd definitely take it. You know, he's a guy who will
For
store.
Braithwaite?
For Lewandowski.
Oh, I was gonna say 40 million for Braithwaite. I was like, what are you on about, Marshall? Put the sound effect
No,
on.
no, 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 no.
No, Braithwaite's a legend.
Yeah, he's a league goal scorer. So yeah, for 40 million, hopefully around 300k around there, I 100% take it, and he's probably be better than Lewandowski. So yeah, I'll be
Wait,
stopping
what?
seconds to
Lewandowski would be
Barcelona.
better than Lewandowski? Hold on, what? What'd you mean
Did I
by
say
that?
Put the sound
Did I
effect
say
on.
that?
Yeah, you said he'd be better than Lewandowski. We're talking about Lewandowski.
I meant to say
Like,
Lukaku
Chris, you're
then.
being too
You're,
distracted.
Oh,
you on
Lukaku.
about Braithwaite.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not distracted. Yeah, like to me, being second choice doesn't really matter, especially for experienced player like Lewandowski. He's still got to put out performance. He wants to play good, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And if we get Gnabry too, the green lines, people. The green lines are forming in this club, bro.
What do you think? This is some super hyper link or something?
Then Mason Mount will
Yeah.
ruin everything for you.
Mason Mount will give us the red lines.
Now,
We'll see what happens to
respect
Mason,
man,
man.
who scored a banger past you.
We'll see what happens in Macy, man.
Like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, when we
how
won
did he-
the Champions League.
What, against Liverpool? Yeah, he scored against
He did it.
Liverpool in the Champions League.
He scored no, not Champions League. He scored in the Premier League. The beat.
Yeah, and one but to the
1-0.
FA Cup and Carabao
1-0.
Cup final. He didn't score against that.
Oh
He
no,
can-
he thought he let the Make-A-Wish team win him.
Yeah, so he
Christ.
just allowed Klopp to overtake. I mean, to get further away from Tuchel in terms of
What do you mean
trophies.
further away? Further away from where?
Trophies.
Oh, trophies. Oh, it's just an FA Cup and stuff. Premier League, Champions League. That's the thing we care about. I'm sure you care about that as well.
Yeah.
Well, there you go then. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, don't matter. Like, you think it's impressive to beat Chelsea after Chelsea lost 3 FA Cup finals in a row? We lost to Leicester. We're like,
Hey, are you
we're-
talking shit about Chelsea right now, Chris? I can't
No.
tell what's happening right now.
we're
Are you
literally-
talking shit about
we're
your own
lit-
club right now?
We're literally handing out 3 finals and everything at this point, like in the FA Cup.
I mean,
like
we
3
are. I mean, Velvishon knows this very well, but we are charity
Hey,
FC.
you know this. When Klopp first came at Liverpool, he was like, bottling finals as well. I wouldn't say bottling, but losing finals. Let's say that.
We had Martin,
Or
Skirtle,
semis.
Sacco, Moreno, and Klein at the back.
We
Yeah,
had
and
that
guess what did AC and Rudiger really look like before Tuchel?
You're
Rudiger's on his way out.
comparing AC and Rudiger to Skirtle and
Not
Sacco.
anymore, but maybe Tuchel's just a way better manager. Maybe he could have turned Skirtle to world class.
Even-
I don't know.
Even them under Lampard are still levels above Skirtle and Sacco.
Nope.
What do you mean? Do you know where Sacco is right now?
Ooh,
I
Saka.
don't even know who
you
this
say?
player is.
I don't
I
even know
think
if he's
I think he said Skirtle.
Yeah, Skirtle and Sacco.
Skirtle,
Oh.
he's probably somewhere in the Belgian league. I don't know.
No, I think he's retired. He was in the Turkish league.
Oh, that's close.
Anyways,
Yeah, but-
people, we've completely derailed from the topic, but it's okay because we're gonna call it right here. Velvishon, thank you for coming on. Hassan, thank you for coming on. Thank you, as always, guys, for coming on. Chris, thank you for being here as well. But anyways, people, we're going to be ending it right here. Thank you so much for being here, everyone in chat. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Hey, man, here we go. It's a party. We finally did it. We not that button. We did it. We signed Koulibaly. Raheem Sterling has been announced. But it's a party up in Chelsea right now. It's looking really good. But yeah, everyone.
Salah smoke. Look at my profile.
Yourself. Are you
We'll see.
shitting yourself?
We'll see what happens, Velvishon. I don't think we're gonna be winning the Prem, but hey, man, we can at least compete again.
Would be better than Liverpool for sure. I reckon we'll compete. but
We'll see. We'll see. People, leave a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on all the things we talked about today. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. 50% of you are watching and not subscribed. Come on, hit the subscribe button. We got good content for you guys. Very good shit to come. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss our live streams. We'll be streaming again Sunday. We'll talk about the game. The game, people. And if you don't know a way to watch the game, come join the KH No Filter Discord down below in the description. Just check the description. It's right there. Click it. Get Discord. Discord's awesome. What, do you live under a rock? It's not 1999 with the rotary phones, man.
What's wrong with
Get
living
on the
under a rock?
Discord. Get on the Discord. Apparently, Chris lives under a rock. Look at his profile picture. Anyways, join the Discord. Check out my links.
Hey.
Check out my YouTube channel. Check out Winter Surfer's Twitter. And guys, show us some love. We're on our way to 2K. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's looking up and up. But everyone, thank you so much for being here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully more signings on Sunday. Hopefully a victory against Club America. Let's go.